Hey guys, it's Dana and it's Tuesday, so it's time to talk about money. And today I want to talk about eating out and food and spending all your money on it. All right, so not so long ago, eating out was a luxury, especially according to grandparents, if you speak to them. Older generations, they tend to tell you it was something that families would do once or twice a year, not very often. However, now people go multiple times a week. I talk to coworkers and they go almost every night. They go out to eat at a restaurant for dinner. People don't cook at home as often. I don't know why. It just doesn't even seem to be something that's being taught, cooking, or being passed down to future generations. I think maybe everything now is just so fast paced, and eating out is very common. It's very common to eat lunch out every day. I have a lot of coworkers, people I work with, who go and we have a cafe that's attached to our office building, and they go and they get lunch every day. So $5-6 a day, that can add up to be about $100 a month that you're spending for lunches, just going and grabbing a sandwich. And then if you're eating dinner out as well, you can spend $1,000 a month on eating out. And it really is a lot of money if you haven't budgeted for it, right? So if you decide that you love eating out and you really want to eat out and you put it in your budget and you decide in the beginning of the month that you want to spend $100 a month buying your lunch every single day, then go for it, right? It's not like it's a problem if it's something that you have decided to do. The problem is that when people are buying lunches or going out to dinner and they haven't budgeted, or they're not doing a monthly budget every month in the beginning of the month, figuring out how much money will be coming in and what you're going to be spending that money on, then those little swipes can really add up and they can really hurt you if you haven't planned for it, right? So I don't eat out a lot. The only times I eat out are when my boss is paying for it and we go out to eat, which I think is fun to do. But every time I do go in a restaurant, I'm always really shocked how many people are in a restaurant, just so many people. And then I also go out every other month with the ladies' dinner through my church. And in those cases, I'm usually the youngest one there with a bunch of women in their 70s, 80s, 90s, which I actually enjoy. I really enjoy their company so immensely, really. It's calming, and I almost find it more fun than being with my peers because there's just no... you don't have to be someone you're not. Nobody's trying to one-up each other or whatever. I find it to be very enjoyable to be with the older generation. Anyway, so I do the ladies' dinner out. So we plan for it, we budget it, and so as long as you're budgeting, you're eating out, then you won't blow your entire income on eating out, right? There are little tricks that you could do when you're eating out to make your money go further. Portion sizes now are so huge. They're just like huge portion sizes, obviously depending on which restaurant you go to, but most restaurants now give you a portion size that will easily feed 2 people. So you and your partner could just order one and split it. And then that would save you money. It'd be half the cost, which would really help out. Or you could decide to just do one or the other, lunch every day or maybe dinner once a week. Try, to skip one or the other, pack your lunch maybe for work, and then that way you can eat out once a week. Obviously, restaurant selection is going to be big. So, maybe look at all menus now from most restaurants now are online, which I love because then you can look at the menu on the internet and see what the prices are, give yourself a good range so that you are not going to be walking into a restaurant and spending way more on a meal than you had really planned on or had anticipated. So you can make sure you're choosing a restaurant that's within your budget. But the most important thing is to, like I said, have a plan. Put it in your budget if you want to. If you want to eat out, then just plan for it. Know how much money you're going to be spending, and then that way you won't overspend. Maybe spend less money on groceries than you would usually because you're planning to eat out. So you want to take that into account so you're not just walking into the grocery store, which I think a lot of people do, and just buy stuff that they don't even really need. Obviously, if you're meal planning for the days you will be eating at home, and then you'll have more money for the eating out portion. But you just want to have a plan. That's really the most important. Whatever that plan is, even if it's eating out 5 nights a week or, all weekend, Saturday, Sunday, just have a plan before you begin the month so that you know how much you're going to be spending on it. All right, so that is it. That is this video. If it's your first time watching me, I'm here every single Tuesday talking all about money. I do work full time outside the home. I have 4 kids. I work in finance, but I enjoy doing this YouTube thing. I've been doing it for 7 years now. All right, so I will talk to you guys next week. And happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this timely. I am grateful for you guys for watching. Okay? All right, bye.